Uh, hit him with the bow. See about that.
68 damage.
Nice, nice.
Oh, now it's got you in a lock. You have to struggle to get out.
Yeah.
Oh, you got out. Okay, cool.
Okay, cool. Now let's bite the shit out of it.
Give it a hepatitis debuff.
Yeah, yeah, no shit.
Well, you should do more damage, but it seems to have a fair amount of health.
Okay, not bad. So let's stick with the specials until, well, yeah, one more with the bow. That seemed to did like a little bit more. Yeah, 74 there. Ooh, still at 51 now. All right, let's try some try standard attack. I want to see what that does fatigue wise.
Oh, it dodges.
Oh, okay.
And you have to struggle to get out. There you go.
Shit. At least the struggle doesn't up my fatigue. That's good news. Let's do a regular attack again, see if I can do some damage. Yeah, there we go. Nice.
There you go.
Yeah, let's stick to the regulars for now, because I don't want to get too tired. Yeah, I think I can do this with the standard attack.
This should do it. Bam, and then you finish it with a crit. Finish in style.
Nice.
Alright, 73 XP. It's nice.
Hey now, good times. 19 gems, that's not too shabby either.
Yeah.
Happy one, are you? Okay, well that was prosperous. Good shit. Okay. Let's rest up.
Okay.
After the big arena fight. They're having some kind of weird tournament. That's fine, I guess.
Alright, go to sleep. There we go.
Alright.
It's a new day.
Good times. Alright, let's see here. Now, if I remember correctly, I need 700 experience to level up.
That's right.
Okay. Okay, let's explore. And that was in the desert. Let's try the forest.
Alright. Oh, another bad parent. This time it jumps out of the bushes.
Yeah, they're fucking everywhere. Okay.
Ain't that the fucking truth?
It needs some goddamn repellent. Oh, shit. Okay. Hopefully, like, you know, I am wondering, though, like, when somebody like her reads the comment I left her, like, you know what it was. It was essentially, for anybody listening, it was essentially what I said here just now, right? Like, what happens in her head when she reads that, do you think? Like, does any part of a person like that go, that's kind of a good point. Maybe I should screen content before I let my kid watch it instead of complaining at it. Because it makes sense. Like, the logic is flawless. You can't actually argue against what I said and believe that you have a point.
No, she's in full victim mode. She'll read that and she'll say, look what this horrible man. Look how he just dismissed my concerns. He's just terrible. He's just doubling down. Why doesn't he just accept my reprimand like a decent person would?
Right. And then, and a part of me goes, I really, and you know, why am I an asshole? Why do I just start fucking with her immediately? Right? Is what, like, because I know that if I'm polite and I question her judgment in a polite manner, that kind of, like, I don't know, she'll kind of feel entitled to shit on me a little bit more, I think. But, like, I don't know, I just want just one person to hear that fucking advice and just realize, maybe I am responsible for my kid. You know, just, that's a good point. Maybe just fucking accept responsibility. But I know that if she were that kind of person, she wouldn't have left that comment to begin with. So it's just, it's so goddamn, it's fucking horrifying that she has a kid. Like, it really is. It's a fucking sad state of affairs, dude. But whatever. The kid will suffer and he'll be a prick, and then some other. And oh, by the way, I don't know if I've just on the same exact subject. This happened to me while I was playing online on PlayStation. Right? There were these. Oh yeah. There were these two teenage guys. I'm guessing they were around 16 or 17. Right? And they're doing what teenagers who play Call of Duty do. Just fuck you and fuck this and fuck that and you're an asshole and you're a pussy and on and on and on, right? And I'm like, I got my headset, but I'm not saying anything, I'm just playing. And there's this kid in the room who sounds 10, 11, right? That's my guess. And he starts talking with these teenagers and they start doing the shit to him, like, shut the fuck up, fuck off, little faggot, and blah, 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 blah. Just all the shit people say on Call of Duty, right? And the kid, like, sits there, and he's not really saying much, and all of a sudden, here comes Mom. She's now manned the microphone, and she's like, excuse me, right? And everybody gets quiet, because, she's got mom voice, and it's in full effect, and she goes, I will have you know that he is a 10-year-old child, and you are talking to him in a most disrespectful way I have ever heard. It is unacceptable. I cannot believe that says a lot about you, that you, at your age, however old you are, would talk to a 10-year-old child this way. You have no respect. You are terrible. So the room gets quiet, and the one teenage guy says, oh, shit, dude. Mom's online. What are you going to do now? So once I heard that, of course, my microphone was then flipped on. And I was like, hey, Mom, I got a better idea. Just out of the blue. And she goes, who's this? I said, I've just been listening. I was like, I told her on the microphone the exact fucking same thing. I was like, I've got a great idea. Like, why don't you start out by having, like, better knowledge of the kind of environment you just thrust your 10-year-old into? I was like, have you ever fucking heard a game of this played before? This is all that goes on here. People just talk shit to each other in the most foul manner possible. That's the name. That's practically part of the fucking game at this point. I was like, here's an idea. Screen the shit that you expose your kid to instead of bitching at other dumbasses online. I was like, they're teenagers. They're supposed to be fucking idiots. What's your goddamn excuse? I was like, you expect a couple of 16-year-olds to give two shits about your 10-year-old? Fucking dream a little dream, bitch. I was like, take responsibility for your own fucking children. And that was the end. This is awful. You're not playing this anymore. I was like, yes, there you go. That's exactly what the fuck I was talking about. Good job, Mom. You finally made a fucking executive decision. Good work. Fucking morons. And they're everywhere. Just like, I cannot understand how that attitude forms. How does a person begin to think that the world around me needs to adjust to the fact that I have a kid that I'm responsible for, and somehow everybody else is equally responsible for how this kid turns out? Like, your fucking job is to point out how the world operates and have discussions about it and help them figure it out and make assessments and all that sort of shit, right? Then what the fuck does that kid learn, right? That everybody's behavior needs to suit my feelings? I mean, that's the fucking lesson you're sending. It's just like, Jesus Christ. Well, that's how Mom handled it. That's how they'll handle it. Well, you really shouldn't talk to people that way. And blah, 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 blah. So, okay. Good luck. Good luck with life. Good luck with everything.
Yeah.
You fucking need it. You're really going to need it.
And when he's not supervised, that kid is the most vulgar one of all.
Oh, absolutely.
When the mom's not in the room. I mean, that was what made, like, WoW such garbage is, and people would talk about it in the trade chat. It's like, you'd be having fun in the game, and then suddenly this torrent of these idiots would come in, just, you're a fag this, you're a nigger that, you fuck right. You. And someone in the trade would say, well, I guess school's out.
Yeah. No shit. It does seem to line up with that time of day, too. It's like, fucking all the little assholes are coming home.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, and it's fucking annoying, but, I mean, Jesus Christ, just stop letting your goddamn children just fucking get online. I mean, don't you understand what the fuck you're doing?
And here's another thing. Wake up to the fact that your kids aren't the angels you think they are. They are the worst. They go... I mean, they are the worst shit posters and
Well, yeah, and that's the other fucking mistake that every fucking parent on the planet makes. It's just, no, my kid's different.
Yeah.
My kid's big. Or you're a fucking idiot. Just reflect on your childhood, will you? Like, think about what you were like when you were 16. You really think your kid is much better than you are? You're a fucking person, dude. Jesus Christ. Now, yeah, some kids are better than others. Most of them are typical. I mean, fuck. I don't know, man. I feel sorry for every fucking child whose, like, parents is teaching them, pass the fucking buck on to somebody else. Right? Everybody's responsible for how you feel about things.
Well, that's all it is. It's you know what it is. It's the fucking Michael Moore attitude. Did you ever see Bowling for Columbine?
Long time ago,
it's
like
such
when
a
it,
piece
when
of
it
garbage,
first
okay?
came out. You know?
This little girl gets killed because her kid brother finds a gun in a sock drawer that's loaded and locked and loaded. He probably isn't even strong enough to cock the damn thing back, but it's locked
Right.
and loaded and doesn't have the goddamn safety on, right? And
Right.
there's something chambered, right? Because like I
Mhm.
said, he's a kid. You know what I mean? It's like he probably doesn't even have the strength on like some of the. He probably couldn't operate it if it wasn't locked, loaded, chambered, safety off, right?
Sure. Yeah.
So he
yeah.
goes around, waves around like his toy kills her, right?
Right. yeah.
Michael Moore says, "Oh, you know what the problem is?" And he goes on this long diatribe about.
Can I guess?
It's,
Can I guess what the
yeah,
problem is?
go ahead.
Was it the gun?
No. It was
Oh.
rich people who eat chocolate.
What?
Yeah, you don't remember that?
Okay. Rich people that eat chocolate.
Yeah, they murdered that little girl. Those fucking bastards.
Okay, you've got to explain. I'm intrigued.
Okay, now any sane person says, "Wow, that kid should have been supervised. That gun
Right,
should have been in
right.
a place where the kid, supervised or no, could not get to it. That
Right.
gun should have not been chambered, but had man, I don't know, maybe the safety on, or maybe even a trigger lock, since it's in
Right.
a house with fucking kids."
Right. Exactly.
But what Michael Moore does, because it's never
Yeah.
the individual's fault, it's always society. He says,
Uh,
this woman, the parent of the children, she has to get up in the morning, and it shows the bus stop where she has to ride the bus to work to make chocolate for rich people. And I thought, so she has a job, and he's practically playing the fucking violin. I mean, I've ridden a bus to a
Who the fuck hasn't?
yeah. Well, I mean, some people have never ridden a bus.
Well, lucky them.
Yeah.
Fucking I did, like for many goddamn occasions to fucking get to the job.
Yeah, it's like, okay, so I mean, it's like she rode a bus to a job she hated, and he's playing this he's playing it up with his tone and like the sad violin music, like he's covering like the Nepal earthquake or some shit. It's like these poor downtrodden people have to use public transit. I think I did that. Make a fucking documentary about my dumbass boring life.
yeah. And that's the other thing about it is like fucking what is it? 90% of people don't like their jobs, and in the fucking words of Don Draper, that's what the money's for, right?
Yeah.
That's why you get paid to do the fucking job, because if you weren't paid, you wouldn't show up to do it. You know why? Because it's shit you don't want to do. Let's see here. If I ever had a job I really wanted to do, like I got up and was like, you know what? Don't worry about paying me. This one's on me.
Yeah.
This is all about pleasure for me. I just love doing manual labor, which is the fucking kind of work I've always done. It's just hands-on manual fucking labor. Yeah, I love it. Really enjoy it. Don't pay me this week, you know? Fuck, nobody likes to go to work, man. What the fuck?
See, I hate that kind of stuff, and yet I've had a fair amount of manual jobs. I had a job sorting shoes in a warehouse, all just standing on your feet, sorting shoes.
Boring as all fuck warehouse shit, yeah. But the other part is like, yeah, well, you know why she has to ride the bus to work? I'll tell you why. Because of the fucking decision she made. That's why she has to ride the fucking bus to work. Nobody made her, okay?
Yeah.
She probably had a couple of kids, right? Married some kind of asshole that leaves a loaded gun laying around the fucking house with said kid. So your judgment's definitely not that sound. Secondly, you're riding the bus to fucking work because the kids have to eat now. That's the way that goes. Here's a fucking idea. Don't have kids. Start there. How about you just don't get fucking pregnant till you make a certain amount of goddamn money? How about that?
Yeah.
And you could have fucking learned after the first one. Now, I have a rule. I give people two fuck-ups when it comes to having kids. I'll give you up to 2. So she was at her limit for me, right? Because here's how it happens. Some people get knocked up young. That shit happens. That's a mistake. Shouldn't have gotten pregnant. Blah, 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 blah. There's not a teenager on the face of the fucking planet that should have a kid, ever. The smartest goddamn teenager in the world is still an idiot. right? So don't have any fucking kids. Now I give you that one. And then maybe a few years down the road, 10 years go by, 15 years, and you meet somebody and it seems like a healthy relationship. Then you think, you know what? This is the person I should have, had a kid with before. Maybe we can make this work. And then that doesn't work. And now you have 2 kids and it's hard to fucking support them. But then there's these idiots that have 3, 4, and 5 kids and they're fucking broke as shit. And that's supposed to be everybody else's goddamn fault. Fuck off. Like, poverty in this country, for the most part, is not too goddamn severe. There are severe cases, but for the most part, you can still fucking eat. You can still go to the goddamn library. You can still get online. You can still do a lot of fucking things. You have access and opportunity all around you. Like, in the whole fucking idea, well, society creates this fucking problem, and blah, 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 blah.
Yes, society is made up of individuals. If individuals are held accountable for their actions, society will change.
Exactly. There's not enough people like, don't judge, don't judge, don't judge. Horseshit. There needs to be more judging going on. Yeah. Like, there's not nearly enough fucking judging. And of course, and I think that fucking exactly leads to the kind of shit that we just read. You're responsible for my kid. You can't do that. Everybody has to do this. Everybody falls in line because I fucking had a child. It's just no fucking accountability whatsoever goddamn ever. It's just like, fuck off.
All right. So in that spirit, let's kill this bad parent right now.
Yeah, kill the shit out of him. Actually, just fucking shoot him with a bow.
Oh,
okay,
yeah, shoot him with a bow.
That'll work.
There you go.
Yeah.
Another bad parent eliminated.
Yeah, one at a time. That's our mission. We'll fucking fix the world one shit parent at a time. I suppose we explore again. Explore twice, one more time.
A bad parent wings out of the sky and attacks.
Man, what's with them today? They're fucking everywhere, even in the demon room. Maybe they heard. Maybe some sort of like a shitty parent coalition. They're gonna band together. Mothers Against Free Speech or something. They're gonna kill everybody. Attack. Just standard attacks ought to do with these fucking level 1s. You rape him. Nah. It's a lot of calories. I think I'll just take off with this. Take off with this money. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go to places real quick.
Okay.
Just to have a look around here. Oh yeah. No. Dungeons. Doesn't sound promising. But fuck it. I got to do some things that aren't promising, and that's part of my playthrough here. Let's check out the dungeons.
The only dungeon is the desert cave.
Okay, fucking go ahead. Let's go in.
Right.
Let's see if I can't
You approach Samura the Sphinx as she pads around the great door stone frame. Back again, I see. It's been so dull since last you came. There's no one more fun to play, blah, blah, blah. Care to try your hand at my game once more?
Riddle game. Oh, yeah, the riddle game. I like how at this moment, one of the options is to masturbate. She's like, hey, I've spent days and days concocting these riddles.
Hold that thought.
Yeah, okay.
So what do you want to actually do?
Okay, let's see here. I guess we'll play our fucking riddle game.
Marvelous. Well, then let's begin. In service to the sandwiches, I can sympathize with this riddle's speaker. Each morning, I appear to lie at your feet. All day I'll follow you no matter how fast you run. Yet I'll nearly perish in the midday sun. What am I?
Nearly perish in the midday sun. What the fuck? I like how this is great. I can either just start jerking off, or now I can get angry at how dumb I am and kill her, or at least try to. I was thinking it's Shadow, but fucking perish in the midday sun. Yeah, that kind of does make sense. I'm gonna say Shadow.
Okay. That's correct. Not bad. Well, we're not done yet. I've still got some tricks up my sleeves, so to speak.
I'm pretty good at this, but I still should have masturbated.
Yeah. Here's one that speaks to the stars and the earth at once. One by one we fall from the heavens, down into the depths of the past. Our world is ever upturned, so that yet some time will last. What are we?
Oh, Christ. Okay, let's... Upturned. What was ever upturned? I don't fucking know. This one's stupid. I'd attack her, but I'd just lose. Let's say sand. Fucking just say sand. I don't know.
Yeah. That's correct.
Okay, there we go.